They really do. And I've told him that to his face. And I literally say it every time he brings any of it up. They deserve so much better. And the thing is, what I hate is that he's justified because he offers clear communication. He doesn't lie. He's like, we're not exclusive. I am dating a lot of women. Yeah, I couldn't pick up your call, and it's because I was with somebody else. There's not that much, like, it stresses me out. It really does. Because I'm just like, first of all, this is just so much to juggle. Like, I just couldn't. But also, these girls deserve better. So a lot of them are like, I know where these girls are thinking from. They're thinking like, oh yeah, like, no, like, it's not serious right now, but it's gonna get serious. I can make him like me enough to commit to me. And I can see that that is the thought process because I have been that girl. I've been that girl. But I'm like, no, the decision has been made. The decision has been made. That man is not committing to you. He knew right off the bat that he was not going to commit to you. And that's just that. Sorry, the rain just got like a lot heavier. He knew right off the bat that he wasn't going to commit to you. And no amount of like mind blowing, earth shattering, pussy popping, or gift giving, or sweet words, him sharing his deepest, darkest secrets with you is really going to change that. And like, I think like these are such harsh things to say, but it's so true. And like, you know, I was talking to my therapist and I wasn't talking to her about this, but I was talking about somebody else. And I told her, I was like, I knew that this person was flirting with me, but I will never, ever in my life give them the chance to even be entertained by me because I've done that before and I ended up getting my feelings hurt. So I'm not doing it again. And especially not like I've done it before with that person. And I'm like, I'm just not going to do that because we've been down this road before. I've seen this film before and I hated the ending. So I am not going to entertain this. And she was like, yeah, but people change all the time. You know that. People change the things that they want. Yeah, girl. Well, that might be true, but it's not men. I know that doesn't apply to men. And she literally, I didn't say that to her because I knew like, girl, we're running out of time. I was running out of money and like, we're running out of time. We're running out of money. I was like, I'm not about to extend this therapy session just to talk about this subject because I'm going to disagree. She was like, you've changed so much in the last year. Why couldn't he have changed? And I'm like, girl, I'm a woman. All I want is change. I look at my life and the things that I don't like about it and I decide that I'm going to change them. Men look at the things that are not going on good in their life and it is very rare that they decide that they're going to change them. A lot of the times they just turn around and try to blame it on somebody else, most likely a woman. So I'm sorry if I don't have a lot of faith in that, okay? Like, so, and I was just like, men know what they want. And it is such a waste to keep giving them the benefit of the doubt. And like, I'm not saying all of this in this podcast to be like, men are evil. That's why I'm single. Men are this, men are that. They're not evil. There's a lot of great guys out there. But I have just been in the last months observing what those great guys act like. And I'm just like, it is such a waste for me to wake up and think, why am I single? It is such a waste for me to be sad about being single. And I'm not saying, like, I don't mean that in a positive way. Like, I'm just saying, like, it is genuinely a waste of time to be upset about why you are single. Because men are just, it's not you. It's not you. Like, it's not you. Like, if these guys are, like, low quality, like, broken, okay? And the other set of them are not broken and they know they're not broken. And up until the moment that they're ready to commit to somebody and to really settle down, they don't really care who they hurt in the process. And they like to think that they're not going to hurt anybody, but like, you're going to hurt somebody. Somebody's going to get hurt and it's not going to be you. So you think you're working towards something real and serious and long lasting. Meanwhile, he knows that he is never going to take the steps to move the relationship forward to the point that it needs to be at. That they're going to keep it at that level, and you're just never going to progress to the girlfriend stage. Like, you're just not that girl to them. You're not going to be the girlfriend girl. And like, they always say bullshit. Like, they're always so full of shit, and they say shit like, well, I might change my mind in the future, like, so I can't really say that, like, I'm never gonna take her seriously to be enough, like, seriously enough to be my girlfriend. That's something I haven't decided yet. That's up for, debate in the future. They're like, that's up for debate in the future. And it's like, no, that's a lie. Because if she was somebody you wanted to be your girlfriend, she would have been your girlfriend. She would have been your girlfriend. And unless if you were really aware and self-aware of yourself and your emotions, you wouldn't be dating at all. You wouldn't be dealing with women at all. Okay? But you want what you want. You want the sex, you want the attention, you want the emotional fulfillment, but you're not going to give the thing that a lot of women really want and crave, which is commitment. And I've just been like watching this and like observing, and it's just like blown my mind. And I'm like, this is amazing, because I'm not asking for too much, but I am clearly, apparently asking for a lot in the dating situation that the world is in right now. And like, I don't know, like, it's so much out, it's so far out of my power that I cannot feel sad about it, that I can't find it heart-wrenching. And that's the thing, like, these guys know that the power's in their hands, which is what really sucks. But as a woman, like, as a girl, like, we have to literally decide that once guys start breadcrumbing and like giving you, they might give you everything but the commitment. That's not enough, because that's not what you wanted. That's not what you asked for. That's not what you came into this picture looking for. So there is power in like being a girl, because you have to be the one to put a stop to it and not let it get that point. Because like, these men are literally having their cake and eating it too. And it's like, no, bitch, I don't think you should be eating cake. You don't deserve it. Like, you really don't. And like, that's not to say, all men have to be like committal and all of that, because that's kind of sounding like that. But I think it's just, don't waste people's time. And like, these girls are going to fall in love with you. Why are you saying, I told you what it is? You already know what it is. Like, but at the same time, it's like, some blame is put on the girls, because it's like, he told you what it is. He told you he's not looking for anything serious. Why are you thinking that you can fuck somebody into love? Like, that's not gonna happen. Like, that's not a thing that happens. Like, this giving very much Cassie from Euphoria behavior, And like, yeah. So that is just a conversation we need to have, okay? We need to stop infantilizing men. Stop thinking they don't know what they're doing, because bitch, when I tell you they know what they're doing, and they know what they're about to do, and they know how far you're gonna let them go, they are just they're playing checkers, and our dumbasses are playing chess. Bitch, no, I'm about to learn how to cheat at chess. Bitch, I'm not doing this no more. Like, absolutely not. Like, I just like, like, men have just like really started to disgust me. Like, I'm sorry. Like, they're really starting to just get under my skin. Like, I look at them and I'm just like, your existence bothers me. It bothers me, like, for real. Like, get out of my face. Don't look at me. Don't breathe on me. Don't even like come near me. Like there's so many guys that like, they're just agitating. Like, I have these guys that are like in my DMs and shit, and I'm just like, I get so insulted when an ugly man makes a pass at me. Like, it is actually insane, like, how like a fire just like rolls through my body, because I'm literally just like, look at you. Look at me. Yep. Look at you again in the mirror. And then look at me. Look at your accomplishments. Look at mine. Why have you chosen to insult me like this on God's good day? To think that you have a chance with me. Throw yourself in the river. Like, don't. Like, but men are so pumped up with confidence and self-love and feeling like they deserve everything that they be ugly as a mug and thinking, damn, I could land the baddest bitch in the room. And it's like, no, you can't. That confidence shit only works for women. Get away from me. Like, it just blows my mind. And like, I'm at the phase of dating and relationships that I just, listen, babe, I just don't think I can care anymore. I'm over it. I have prayed. I have fasted. I have I almost said sucked. I have seeked guidance from my elders, from spirit, from the psychic. Where is my man? He's nowhere to be found. And at this point, I could give less of a shit than that has ever existed before, because I'm like, you're all full of shit. You're all full of shit. You're all full of shit. The people telling me to pray for a man, the people telling me to go see a psychic for a man, the people telling me to love myself first, the people telling me that, the paths will align, that's me telling myself that. The people who are men, y'all suck. Y'all all suck, okay? And I don't care if I seem bitter. I am bitter. I am bitter. I am bitter. There's just nothing else to say about that. I'm feeling very bitter. And I think it is my right as a woman, as a beautiful, hot girl who does not have a quarter of the things she deserves, to be bitter, okay? Now, am I going to let that bitterness rub off on anybody else? And am I going to act out on that bitterness? No. This bitterness stays in this room and on this podcast episode. It does not, however, leak into next week's episode, and it does not leave the room with me when I exit. So it isn't my right to be bitter because I'm not projecting it onto anybody else. So yeah, I am bitter and I don't give a fuck, okay? Recently, and this is just when I knew I was really over niggas, okay? And just men in general, because the man I'm about to talk is a cracker. This is just when I knew I was really over it all, because the shirt is ginormous, and it is just not sitting where it needs to sit, girl. I look like a fortune teller. Hold on. Okay, so this is when I knew I was really over men. If you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen this tweet, or even Instagram. But I knew I was over men when, last week my friend was having a party type thing. So I went over to her house, and I wear front closure bras, okay? And halfway through the party, my front closure bra snapped open. Very fun. And as I was making way to the restroom, Voldemort, yes, Voldemort, came out of fucking nowhere and basically blocked my path to the bathroom. And when I had walked into the party, I basically said hi to everybody except them, because I don't give a fuck about their existence at this point. And honestly, every time I've said that before has probably been a lie. But I mean it now. I don't really give a fuck whether he lives or dies. Thank you. So, he decides to block my path. And I am holding my titties in place. And I say, "Excuse me." And he goes, "So what, you were just going to come in here and not say hi to me at all?" I thought about it. And I said, "Yeah. Now, if you can excuse me, I would like to go to the restroom." And then he blocked my way again. And I was like, "Listen, my bra just snapped in half. Can you move out of the fucking way so I can go to the bathroom?" He finally moved out of the way so I could go to the bathroom. Later on, he's leaving. He's hugging everybody goodbye. He's saying his goodbyes. He comes up to me, and I'm on my phone, and he sticks his hand in between my face and my phone. And I just look at him. And I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me. He's giving me that look. You know that look? That look that says, "I have licked your asshole." And nobody in this room knows that. Except he's wrong, because I have a big mouth, and I have told a lot of people in this room that. Thank you. He's giving me that look. That's like that look. You know, Nicki Minaj says, "When he give me that look and the panties coming off. Well, he's giving me that look. I don't know what the intentions are, if the panties were supposed to come off with that look, but the panties was not coming off with that look. In fact, the panties turned into a chastity belt, turned into fucking silver, and formed a key. Thank you. So he's giving me this look, and I'm like, "What?" And he was like, "Bye." And then he like held his hand out for me to shake it. Girl, I slapped his hand. And I was just like, get out of my face. While you're here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to know when I post. Hit that notification bell. Hit it right now. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Don't be shy. Hit the subscribe button. You know you want to subscribe to me, girl. So go ahead and do that, okay? I love you. Bye. Unless you didn't hit the notification bell or the subscribe button, in which case, I still love you. Bye.